And I saw, I believe on, it might have been the front page of the Oregonian, there was a picture of Rabbi marrying these two friends of mine, Raina and Lauren. And Lauren's grandmother and her grandfather and I were neighbors, and I was very close with her grandmother. And then when they reversed and declared those marriages invalid, they were interviewed. I think I saw them on TV, and there was an article in the Oregonian at least. And, you know, they were saying how sad they were, and it was really devastating for them. And then they interviewed this young couple, and they sat there and talked about how the fact that if these two young women were going to be allowed to get married, it was going to demean their marriage and spoil their marriage. My thought was, you know, first of all, it's a very narrow-minded point of view, but second, I think that straight people and straight marriages have done more to undermine the institution of marriage than gay people could do in a millennium. Really and truly, you know, I'm divorced, I know. So that's my feeling. I believe, I like the idea in France. I have a friend whose daughter married in France. In Europe, in general, they have a civil marriage and they have religious or whatever else. And her daughter, husband-to-be, had to go to the city hall, the county courthouse, and have their civil marriage. Then they went off into a field and had this wonderful, I don't know what kind of ceremony, but you could go to a church, synagogue, or whatever, and do whatever you want. So even allowing same-sex couples to marry civilly is not going to force churches to do what they don't want to do. There's plenty of churches that will let you get married. So I just think it's something that it's way overdue. I grew up before, you know, before the civil rights, before the desegregation of schools in the South. And, you know, nobody went to school together. And now we think that's just really quite ordinary. African Americans couldn't marry whites, and it was a big deal. It was just only not too long ago that it was taken off the books in some states that it was illegal. And now nobody really thinks much about that. And I look forward to the time when gays and lesbians, and whatever other category, can marry who they want to, and everybody will just think, how nice, I hope they're happy.